When you talk about white and Jewish supremacy, with an emphasis on the perceived intellect of the most famous and rich and powerful amongst these groups, you have to realize that these people cannot impress upon the world effectively that white people and Jews are superior, because they're not. They're forced to lie and do things covertly. Thus, the secret societies, the intelligence agencies, what have you. There's no other way to do it. Understand the position of the most educated whites and Jews who are complicit with this detestable practice of oppression. They have to get their agenda across in a world that would not approve of it and would resist them passionately. So they have to work behind the scenes. They have to sabotage. They have to deceive, lie, cheat, steal, coerce, blackmail, bribe. There's no other way to do it. So it becomes delusional to pretend that these activities don't take place while admitting that there's a white establishment, while admitting that there's a white power structure, while admitting the alternative right, are racist. So some of these racist white people have gone as far as to say that there is no white power structure, there is no white establishment, and the alt-right are not racist. So, in truth, there is no difference between white nationalism and white supremacy, because white nationalism is a form of being a white supremacist. There's different types. You have the skinheads and the KKK. And then you have these kind of more simple white people who don't want to be stigmatized as a skinhead or a Klansman, but they still want to push an agenda that favors white people and makes it seem white people are more deserving, capable, and worthy. So again, I tell you, it is impossible to be an honest scholar with morality and to play stupid about this or not to see it. Impossible. You're forced to the conclusion that 99% of politics takes place behind the scenes. And I'm talking about the most relevant parts of politics. Real politics. Real politicking. And it's all despicable. Therefore, politics in its mainstream form is evil. Anyone doing things in a way that is not similar or exactly the same as I'm doing it is a bad person. And they shouldn't be politically active. It is people like them that have ruined the world and have created this detestable situation that we find ourselves in. When it comes to martial arts, I have done what Michael Jordan couldn't do in basketball. When you compare the two, since I did it fumed, drugged, and dehydrated, and I have a flawless record. When doors are naturally closed to you because of lack of natural ability or cultivated skills, you try other ones. When Satanists have caused the doors to be closed, you kick them down. It is evil to deny someone's their rightful place for doing the right thing, right and rightful, like nature and natural. It is the nature of society to give people their natural place. So it is unnatural to deny someone his natural place and to not give them all the benefits that come with it. To say that just because someone is the best at applying their hands and feet and has the best combination of transferable skills doesn't make them the best martial artist. It's like saying someone isn't the best sniper just because they're the best at applying a sniper's rifle, the best shot, and have the fastest reload speed. What else is there really to consider? Grappling is like changing clothes compared to percussive skills when it comes to martial arts. These are war arts. They're not for sports competition or fighting. Grappling is only included because it is a physical activity that can cause pain, and it has been historically associated and practiced by similar types of people that practice the percussive skills. So for them to not give me my rightful place shows that they value their money, their appearances more than they value society. They are worried about the consequences and the psychological effect, the social consequences on them, not even on society, really, more than anything. But they're also concerned with how people will see things as a result, and how I have emphasized that they falsify evidence, fabricate, and have a hidden hand behind the scenes. The reason why Marx, Napoleon, the guy who wrote Figaro and so on, have their hands in their coat. It's the hidden hand of Freemasonry. And since I emphasize that, and they cannot disprove any of my points because I'm right, they will stop at nothing to keep me from taking my rightful place and making the world a better place at the expense of their egos, wealth, and positions they have no business of being in the first place.